So I'm going to drop our breakout rooms into the chat box for you right now. We made our groups a little bit more compact to make sure, again, that everybody has someone in their group that has some experience or exposure to MTurk. So those folks either mentioned that in the survey we did, or they wrote to me last night and said they had some exposure. So I will allow those people to raise their hand and say who they are in your groups. I'm not a fan of volunteering or calling out folks, but y'all know who you are, and I have you on my list. If it turns out your group does not have someone, then I would recommend that you go to the MTurk website and spend a little time learning. At the bottom of your document, the explanation, there is the second bullet under resources is by, includes a co-author, which is one of our TAs. You'll see Jesse later, and it's a checklist or, a way to go through and understand how to use MTurk. I think there's at least 2 of those on the list. So if you happen to have a shy person who does not want to say that they've used MTurk, or I was wrong about those folks and maybe they clicked the wrong box, that's a good place to start. I encourage you to struggle with that for a bit before engaging our TAs. Although remember, they are there to help. Don't suffer in silence. Definitely ask for help if you need it. So there are 3 different documents there that you need to look at. Again, the first is the slides. The second is the participant link. I don't think that you can go wrong going in any direction, but I might start with the slides. As I mentioned, there's always more there than you can accomplish. If you're like, Mr. P, what's that? If that terrifies you, just ignore that part. If the stratification piece and non-stratification piece scares you, ignore that part. Like, figure out what y'all can do and do that, okay? Let's see, what else? I think, inspiration. Before I send you off on your way, I believe that is the last thing on my list. I would like to give Maxine, Maxine, a minute to tell you about her experience doing this particular exercise last year. So we're going to find and screen and spotlight Maxine, and Maxine is going to share her experience. So
I think I can spotlight myself.
Oh, you don't want to do that. Let Merlin.
Oh, just kidding.
Let the magic happen. Let Merlin let the magic happen. I appreciate your leadership, though, sister. I appreciate your leadership.
Thank you.
Tell us your story.
This day was kind of a blur. I don't do survey research at all. So it was nice to have, I think I had Meredith Clark in my group that day, and she's very experienced with surveys and less experienced with R, and I'm very experienced with R. So it was a really nice, I remember that being a really good learning day, but in terms of what we actually got done, that's a blur.
Thank you. I appreciate your honesty. So today, there's so many days in here. Some are going to stand out. Some are going to be like, I just got through it. I survived. So, whatever your experience today, and we have these alumni TFs because we want that real talk to always be part of this, okay? Whatever experience you have at the end of the day, you should pat yourself on the back and be like, nailed it, okay? You got this, folks. Thank you all for watching. For more information on SICSS-Howard Mathematica, visit our website, follow us on social media, and join our email list.